Millions of fans as well as ordinary users are waiting for the presentation of the flagship smartphone from companies from the Middle Kingdom, namely Xiaomi 12. Of course, we will get a very productive, as well as a revolutionary gadget that can easily compete with such giants industries like Samsung, Apple and Sony. But when can we expect this miracle? I'll say at once, everything is very difficult. As we remember last year, the long-awaited Xiaomi Mi 11 smartphone was presented in December, and therefore the debut of the Xiaomi Mi 12, expected in the same month a year later. Well, at least this is a logical proposal soon. Various sources as well as numerous insiders named the month of November as time window for the announcement of the flagship. However, at the moment there is information that Xiaomi will adhere to more conservative terms. The debut of new items will take place in the first quarter of 2022, most likely in January. Having added all the information, we understand that not everything is so simple. That is, when exactly will it take place? The presentation will be known more precisely closer to 2022. But even now, almost all the technical characteristics of the smartphone are known. The first thing I want to note is that it should become one of the first on a single chip, Qualcomm Snapdragon 898 platform, and I can tell you it is worth a lot. So the main features of the Xiaomi 12 smartphone are excellent Super AMOLED screen of the latest generation E5 with a frame rate of 120 Hz, main camera with 350 megapixel sensors, 5000 mAh battery width, supports 120W wired charging, IP68 water and dust resistance, and more. As we remember, Xiaomi was beating itself in the chest that will present the MIUI 13 shell based on Android 12 by the end of this year, i.e. 2021. We will take our word for it, because there is plenty of time. And here is the hero of the review, namely Xiaomi 12 will be the first flagship with the new firmware. Originally, we will get MIUI 13, and a little later Xiaomi 12 will be released. The highlight of the discussed MIUI 13 firmware will be super wallpapers. Users will be able to independently customize super wallpaper using a special tool. It will also be possible to turn on and off the phone using visual commands, and new features in the Health app. But the operating system Android 12 turned out to be really great. We are pleased with the new design. Now it is more convenient to work with it. New security features are a big plus, because the problem of data leakage is becoming more and more relevant, and search queries are adjusted to each spoken nearby. With a smartphone word, it is very uncomfortable. Also, Xiaomi 12 is credited with the Super AMOLED Samsung screen, the latest generation E5 with a frame rate of 120 Hz. It is assumed that the cutout diameter for front camera will be 2.98 mm. The screen is a high-end display designed for flagship smartphones. The heart of the smartphone will be a powerful energy-efficient processor from Qualcomm's Snapdragon 898 is manufactured using a 4nm manufacturing Samsung process. In addition, the single-chip system uses a 3-cluster architecture. The Cortex-X2 core frequency is 3.0 GHz. 3 cores operate at 2.5 GHz, and the energy-efficient cores run at 1.79 GHz. As Adreno 730 is in favor if Qualcomm follows its annual schedule. The Snapdragon 898 will be presented at the Qualcomm Summit in December this year. Xiaomi 12 will receive a main camera with 350 megapixel sensors, Samsung GN5 mainly module. It is the world's first 1 micrometer pixel sensor equipped with dual pixel pro technology. By using 2 photodiodes per pixel, this system provides ultra-fast autofocus. As a result, high-quality shooting is possible even in difficult conditions, such as low light levels or fast-moving objects. This solution also allows provide omnidirectional focusing due to the separation of pixels not only vertically, as implemented in the dual pixel system, but also diagonally. The new sensor has received technology FTI, which ensures the absorption of the maximum amount of light information. In addition, crosstalk within pixels is reduced. Subsidiary advocates Sony IMX766 in a module with an ultra-wide-angle lens, and the third module will provide 5x optical zoom. It is worth noting that the Xiaomi 12 smartphone will receive an excellent battery, 5000 mAh capacity with support for 120W wired charging and 50W wireless charging. Many are skeptical. The company believes that charging leads to accelerated deterioration of the battery, but they assure us that the battery of the novelty consists of 2 separate cells that will be charged at the same time, comparing the solution with fueling 2 separate tanks installed in one car. And also that after 800 charging cycles, which roughly corresponds to 2 years, using the device, the battery will still retain at least 80% capacity. For example, Apple claims that its smartphone batteries lose the same 20% capacity after 500 cycles charging. Also a big plus is the fact that the gadget will receive IP68 protection. The protection standard is optimal for the free use of a smartphone, while the design of the case does not differ. Weight and appearance from the device case without such certification. IP68 water and dust proof standard includes absolute tightness against the ingress of small particles into the housing, and also excludes the penetration of moisture under the panel. IP68 rated device can be used at a depth of up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes without fear of its integrity. This is all that is known to date. Write in the comments who thinks what. Everyone who liked the video, like it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all.